Okay, hi everybody, and welcome to our video for I believe it's week number 5 we're up to. So we'll just update exactly what's going on. We've got our website fully set up, so if you want your free ebook and video tutorials as to how to bet my systems and just some general betting information as well, please go to our website. It's www.secretsportbettingsystem.com. So what we've been doing, if you haven't been following us, is week by week we've been updating the deposits we made in the account and the total balance of the account. This allows us to have a look at what exactly is going on. It allows us to track with real numbers what's actually happening. Are we really making money, or is this just a load of crap? Alright, so our balance here, as you can see, is 2711 and 35 cents. That's $2,711 and 35 cents. I'm just going to go ahead and update my spreadsheet. So having updated my spreadsheet here, you see this is the balance from last week as we made our video. So it's $2,766 and 35 cents. Right now it's at $2,711 and 35 cents. So this account is actually down about $55. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so basically what I wanted to show you guys next obviously was the deposits. So here's the account history for basically the last month. We won't go through the entire month because we updated this last week. But as you guys can see here, as I scroll through all of the activity in my account, there's no deposits. Okay, so there's no deposits being made. Lots of wagers placed, lots of wagers won, some refunded. Whole heck of a lot going on in this account. But as you guys can see, no deposits. And this is starting from December the 12th, which was yesterday. And we've tracked as far back as November 15th. So that's pretty much a whole month right there. So let's have a look at the next account, see what's going on. Okay, so here's our Pinnacle account. And as you guys can see, the balance is now at $500.73. But wait, before you get all excited, we actually deposited a further $500 into this account. So once again, for the second update in a row, the Pinnacle account is looking a bit slim and doesn't seem like it's doing all that much damage. There is a reason why I put that extra $500 in there, and the reason is that one of our systems, system number 3 in fact, the odds for that particular system kick ass in Pinnacle. So we use Pinnacle in terms of the NBA solely for that system. Rarely will we use BetUS and Bet365, and I mean rarely. I'm talking maybe one in every 50 wagers or so that we'll place. So you will definitely see this balance climb, but for now let's have a look at what's going on. Okay, so if you guys have a look in the account history here for basically the past week, gives you an idea of what was going on. So as I said, we did actually have a balance deposit. Here it is right here of $500, which brought the account up to $612.29. We won a few wagers, we lost a few wagers, we got the balance up to 806, and then we lost a wager, 2 wagers in fact, and that went down to $500.73. Alright, so let's just update our spreadsheet there and see what's going on. Okay, so I've updated this. The previous balance was $112.24, but like I said, that's not entirely accurate because we did actually deposit a further $500. The actual balance today is $573. We have to make sure obviously that we include in here our further $500 deposit. So our deposits to date have been $2,500 plus 500. That brings us to $3,000 that we've deposited of our committed $7,500. So we've still got $4,500 sitting on the sideline if and or when we need it. Okay, so let's have a look at our final account, Bet365. As you guys can see here from last week, the account balance was $1892.94. Okay, so I've logged into my Bet365 account, and as you guys can see here, the current balance is $2,292.94. So let's just go ahead and update our spreadsheet before we move forward. Okay, so despite the fact that we don't use Bet365 very often, this has been the account that's grown quite tremendously over the last few updates. And the reason being is that we just happen to be placing the right bets that are coming through on the Bet365. If we exclusively bet on BetUS or Pinnacle, the money would be in those accounts. But like I say, at the end of the day, I could care less where the money is, as long as at the end of the season the money's in my account. Okay, so this account has grown a little bit. What's that? Approximately $300 odd. So very nice, yeah. Overall, what does that actually mean, though? Before we do that, we will have a quick look into the account history. Just to show you guys that we haven't made any further deposits, of course. So going all the way back to the 25th of November, all the way up to the 13th of December, that was a couple of weeks ago, we've had no deposits. Alright, so this money is purely money that has been made other than the deposits that we've already mentioned previously. So overall, in English, what does that actually mean? So let's add up our total balances in our accounts. So we're looking at $5,505.02. Okay, so I've put that amount there, $5,505.02. I told you guys we would break the $5,000 mark, didn't I? I knew we were going to go on a winning streak, that's why. And despite the fact that we deposited the $500, which is what most of you are probably thinking, minus the $500 from this total balance here, you still get $5,005.02. Pretty cool stuff. So what does that actually mean? How much profit are we actually in? Well, if we simply minus our $3,000, we are $2,505.02 in pure profit. Not bad, considering it's been it's been about 6 or 7 weeks now in the NBA. Our deposits to date have was $3,000. We're now up to $2,505 in profit. That's close to a 100% return on actual deposits. Now, if you want to look at the grand scheme of things, which is how I prefer to do it, I like to look at the actual committed amount, right? Because that's an amount that we've put aside for sports betting for the entire season. So we need to look at that bigger picture. Still, when you look at it in that respect, you're looking at a 33.4% return. Now that's 33.4% in what, 7-8 weeks, like I said. You name me one bank that would give you half that amount in a 6-month deposit, right? With the beauty with our sports betting systems is that I do all of the work for you. I qualify all the bets, I do all the hard work, and I will email you the selections roughly 12 hours prior to the game. It gives you plenty of time to get your wages down. So you tell me, if you can spend 10 to 15 minutes a night to create an entire income on the side, would you be willing to commit that time? I would like to think so. You're searching for a solution. That's the reason you're here. That's the reason you're watching these videos. And I thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're here, because there is a lot of crap and a lot of bullshit on the system, excuse my French, that just simply want to sell you $100 or $200 crappy system that they probably haven't even tested properly and never ever service you again. Between me and my Hall of Fame members, I get an average of 30 emails in the first 2 weeks back and forth between us. The reason being is because I want to help them succeed. I want to help people make money. I am here for you, as you are my client. Effectively, you are my boss. I will do everything I possibly can in my experience and my knowledge to help you make money, because I know if I can do that, you'll reward me by staying an active member. Okay, I actually bet this. This is exactly what these videos are all for, is to show you that I am not all talk. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I put my money exactly where my mouth is. I follow my systems exactly as I teach them. That means that if you follow it, you too will be making these kinds of profits. Keep it in mind, $2,505 in 7 to 8 weeks, 10 to 15 minutes a night is not bad. Okay, would love to see you on the other side. Go ahead and visit us. If anything, get the free ebook and video tutorials. Thank you for stopping by.